Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com, and welcome to another video in the video series about midlife, like kind of the changes that women go through once they're over 40 for sure, usually over 45 and over. And in this video, we are going to talk about what can you do about some of the symptoms, right? It's bad enough you have them, so now what can you do? Well, there are certain things, and now I'm just going to let you know a few of the things that I did when I was going through that phase of time, right? So some of the symptoms that really I noticed were really bad digestive symptoms, like really bad digestive problems. I actually got acid reflux for the first time. So what I did was, like, remember, I was always changing and tweaking my food and my diet, because that's what I realized, oh my God, I'm exercising like crazy, so it's got to be the food. So I really focused on a lot about the food. So then I took out the heavy starches. Now that also helped me lose weight, but as soon as I began to eat higher raw diet, my acid reflux completely went away. When I would eat the cooked foods again, especially soups and stews and lentils and beans, things that are cooked for quite a while, I got acid reflux right away that day. The next day I would eat all raw, it would be gone. And then I started following food combining rules, and that's really important. You can just Google food combining rules and you will get charts and all information on it. And you can just keep it simple to begin with. It doesn't have to get too complicated. So I followed food combining rules. I started taking digestive enzymes for my bloating and digestive problems. Probiotics, absolutely everybody should be taking probiotics for sure, absolutely. I still take them. To this day, I take probiotics. You can also do some really good apple cider vinegar with the mother in it in a bit of water, and that works which is really good for the digestive system, kind of like a digestive enzyme a bit. Have a bit before you eat. Fermented foods are excellent with probiotics and really good for the gut bacteria. So including more of those foods, right? Now for energy, there's so many reasons why. I think I should do another video why you don't have as much energy at this phase. But what can you do? Definitely, you're going to be having your green smoothies with the super powders, the mixed green powders, wheatgrass, the high alkaline foods, high alkaline powders in your smoothies, 2 a day. Lots of smoothie recipes are out there. Do the green smoothies with the real fresh greens. And those will help you also with your digestive system, because again, if you're adding some of the green powders and stuff, that's really going to help higher alkaline. It's going to help your digestive system. You help your body to naturally detox. And so that was my digestive problems. And then for headaches and stuff, it was when I stopped eating preservatives, my headaches decreased a lot. So note that you could have sensitivities to certain foods. So what you want to do is start to eat only real whole foods and get really on the more veggies, the more greens, get in some of these super powders, the really good nutrient dense foods, and let go of the junk, let go of the heavy starches, let go of any packaged, processed, high sugary foods. Now, this can happen gradually, of course, or you can go, it depends on you, start to let the things go first though that have tons of preservatives. Because weight gain is another symptom, and weight gain or an inability to lose the weight could have to do with you still combining or bringing in toxins, food preservatives and stuff from your food, and that will hold on to the weight. Like I said, the more toxins you have in the body, the more weight your body needs to hold, because that is the garbage dump for those toxins is fat, right? So you need to let go of all the preservatives. Some other symptoms like the headaches too, it's like I just had to learn to get enough rest, so you really have to start taking better care of yourself. Now, yes, there's some great supplements out on the market. At first, I was researching and I almost started taking chasteberry, all these herbs on their own individually, and it was way too much. So what I did was I bought a formulation, a menopause formulation or a perimenopause formulation, Estrosense, things like that from, it was Lorna Vanderhaeg, she's a Canadian. So it depends on, go to a really good health food store or a naturopath, talk to them about some sort of a formulation that'll help the symptoms of perimenopause and menopause. And that is totally what you should do, absolutely. Then I tried acupuncture, which for my digestive system, but it can also help for so many other things. acupuncture. I got energy work done, right? Because let the energy flow through your body better. Headaches can be from blocking energy. Aches and pains, stomach issues can be from stress and inability to handle the stress in your energy. Get that energy moving positively. And trying to think about, bioidentical hormones. Yes, these are different than the hormones your regular doctor will prescribe. Regular doctor will prescribe synthetic hormones. Completely different. They will tell you they're not different, but they are. Bioidentical hormones are from natural products. So sometimes from yam. Now, I'm not sure, I don't know a lot about them, and you could research more. Suzanne Summers knows a lot more about things like that, and in her books, she's got, like doctors will describe the way things work. And then also I read a lot of Christine Northrup, Women Wisdom and Women in Menopause. So I read a lot of books on it, right? And I kind of took a lot of the advice that was in those books. I did bioidentical hormones. They did pretty good for me. I would never, ever recommend synthetic hormones. And of course, the birth control pill is synthetic estrogen too. So that kind of probably screwed things up if you've taken it for years, right? Synthetic hormones more like a Band-Aid. And also, it's kind of like taking antidepressants. You can't just get off it when you want. You have to slowly come off it. So in actuality, it's kind of like it's doing the work for your body. It's just not a good thing. And you will gain weight and retain water on that. And you don't want that at this phase of your life. You don't want to feel worse, right? No, no, no. So naturopath, get the testing done, saliva testing, if you wish, and get some bioidentical hormones. I know it was a lot. I took also a lot of supplements. I needed more minerals. So your minerals, your hormones, which are the chemicals in your body, need minerals. They need the vitamins, the minerals, essential fatty acids. That's why it is so important to eat nutrient-dense foods that have the right minerals, essential fatty acids, vitamins, all of the omegas, all of those things that your body needs to continue to produce hormones and to function properly. If you are eating a diet that doesn't contain the right nutrients, especially minerals, then the symptoms will be worse. So I take some really good supplements and get some more minerals and certain vitamins. And a naturopath could be able to help you with that also. I also learned things like how to de-stress more. I learned more breathing. I was a yoga teacher, so I really paid attention to breathing, to doing my yoga, to having little rituals in the morning, little rituals in the evening, so that I started my day calm and centered. I ended my day more calm and centered. It's getting enough sleep. Extremely important, getting enough sleep. Saying no to things that do not serve you anymore, that stress you out, that you don't really want to do, that are not good for you anymore. Learn to say no. Start arranging things. You will come out the other end and feel so much better. Like once it's over, you kind of feel back to normal again. And often you can start to reintroduce certain foods, right? But it's really about taking care of yourself, listening to your body. And if this seems like a lot, I'm here for you. And I have programs for this that I help women through this phase. Like I said, I'm not a doctor or naturopath, but I've been through it. I basically work with a lot about the food, the stress reduction, rearranging your life, helping you manage things better so that you can go through this phase without feeling totally exhausted, without continuing to gain weight. Once you get your food handled on what is right for you, the foods that work best for your body at this phase, the weight gain will stop. In most cases, you lose weight. Almost everybody loses weight, but it will stop for sure. So you need to know kind of what do I need to bring in? What foods do I need to let go of? How am I going to do this? It's just someone to hold you accountable, someone to support you and guide you. And I talk about what's going on in your body, talk about some of the things. It's that understanding too, and knowing and realizing that this too shall end and you will feel better. And about managing your thoughts, your beliefs, and then setting up really good habits that are going to continue way past as you're aging, because it's all about health and it's all about healthy aging too, right? Enjoy my Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives with Passion and Purpose. That's it. And we want you to love your food and love your life. Bye.